Welcome. I'm Christie May, and this is Spiritual Connections and Healing Circle that I do monthly. Each month, I invite people to join me live on Zoom here by either absolutely free, or if you wish to donate, great. Some people have expressed that they would like to donate, so I put that option in there. This is all about experiencing that beautiful unconditional love and healing from spirit. And then I feature a special guest, what I call a guest healer, each month. And today's is Monique Painchaud. Monique is not only an evidential medium, she is a spirit portrait artist, which I find fabulous. When I first met Monique, it's been a few years, I think, Monique, 3 or 4. When I first met her and watched how she communicates with spirit, and I'll let her tell you all about it, but she brings in spirit and she draws their portrait as she's doing the reading. But she's going to teach you all about that. I'm so excited. She's just a beautiful person. It's good to have you guys here. Monique, I'm going to turn it over to you here in just a minute, but I wanted to tell you guys, meeting Monique in the mediumship practice circles that I've ran and I've been to. I came across Monique coming into these practice circles, practicing her spirit portrait art. And she brought in my grandmother, and I showed it at one point in time on my Facebook, the drawing she made and the picture of my grandma. Monique even drew the earrings in that my grandma was wearing in the picture. So yeah, you don't remember. That's okay. I have the comparison. So I'm very excited and so, honored that Monique agreed to come to my little healing circle. So Monique, I'm going to let you just take it away from here.
Thank you very much. So wonderful to be here. Any opportunity I have to do this, I just love it. So thank you for having me. Yeah, and what a gift to be able to uh, blend my art with, there we go, with the mediumship. Yeah. So I will control the camera and go to my drawing pad. So the theme is healing in this podcast, and the the portraits are the healing and mediumship. Of course, is um, to help people understand that their loved ones, that we don't die, and their loved ones haven't left them. So that's very reassuring and healing for a lot of people, of course. And the portraits, the spirit portraits in particular, are used as part of that evidence. So I will commence now, and I'm going to time my sketches to about 10 minutes. I'm hoping to get them done in 10 minutes. Of course, the more time I have, the more accurate they are. I'll try my best. And Spirit is, as you can see, Spirit has already come in. So I'm jotting down information because when I was meditating, this lady came in. So I'm going to talk about her and just draw the area that I can draw within for my own purposes. So I know I can draw it within that area. So, excuse me. So, right, just like any artist painting or drawing, they actually feel into their work, and that's what I'm doing here as I connect to the spirit. But for me, I'm very clairvoyant, so the first thing I do is see them. So I will describe this lady. Right. Oh, 10 minutes. Okay, so let me just reconnect here. Now I literally see this lady looking down and smiling, and I can really feel the character of this lady. Certain things stand out with people in portraits, of course, and that's what you try to put into the painting or sketch because that draws out the personality. So, right. So this is a lady I'm going to see, I'll see if I can get a sense of her age. I'm going to say in her, she looks like, feels around in her 70s. Okay. So, all right, I'm just going to try to ask her to come back. Right. Okay. So her hair is well coiffed. Lovely head of hair. Honestly, it's just like perfect, really. I gotta say, when I took a second look or third look at it in my mind's eye, and I asked myself, I wonder if that's a wig. I wonder if this lady wore wigs. So keep that in mind as I continue, okay? I'll feel more into it as I go. But and another thing about her is her smile. You know, she's got this, it's really strong part of her character. When she smiles, it's almost like a smirk, like she's holding back a laugh or something. It's up, her mouth is up in one corner, and her hair it's a light color. It looks like well, in her 70s, I guess it's gray, but it looks like it could have been, if it's a wig, like on the lighter color, like a blonde or a, what do they call that color? Um, um, what do you call that kind of blonde that almost looks like gray platinum, maybe, but it could be gray. Okay, so I'm going to start drawing here, and when I draw, I literally, it's between, allowing the energy to flow through you so that your drawing uh, ends up looking exactly. Of course, um, I use my skill as an artist, but I try not to control it too much, okay, because I'm trying to let the energy itself flow through. I'm going to, and as I'm drawing, by the way, I can hear them, feel them, taste them, smell them, whatever messages they're trying to give. So sometimes I'll try to stop talking because I need to hear. Now, getting back to this lady, perfect hair, very light. Her smile, as I mentioned, almost like a smirk as she looks down upon us in her 70s. Now, right, so let me start and I'll tell you how I see her. Oh, just gotta focus on the area here too. Okay, hair. Right. Now I'm not getting, motherly feeling or something like that. I'm trying to get a feel for who this lady is. Um, I mean, she may have been a mother, but I'm talking in relations to the recipient of the reading here. Uh, I do feel the recipient like sitting in a chair, visiting with her, and I'm just going to get her eyes here first, and I'll tell you what else I see about her. Now, when a person is smiling, their nostrils spread. Uh, so her nose is a bit wider right now. And she has a pursed smile, if you know what I mean. Uh, Her lips are tight together as she smiles, and there's almost, like I say, a little cute smirk to it. I'm just going to pay attention a bit more to the drawing and stop talking for a minute so I can hear.
Monique, are you all right if I just kind of comment while you're quiet?
Sure.
That won't take you out of the energy.
No.
Beautiful. I just wanted to say how that page just came to life. Did you guys notice that?
Oh, yeah.
It amazes me what she can do here.
Okay, so getting back to this lady. So, because it's about giving evidence too, not the drawing. So the way I see her is she's sitting in a chair. I do see a little dog in her lap. So I feel that, while people were visiting, forgive my hands here, but she's petting this little dog in her lap, ankles crossed, as she sits in this chair, ankles crossed. And she's thoroughly enjoying the visit, by the way, with who's sitting in front of her, which would be the recipient, I'm feeling. Um, okay, and I'm feeling something around iced tea. She might have served some tea or iced tea. Okay. Eyebrows are light colored, and as you age, a little sparser. Right. So as I sketch, by the way, anybody who can take any of this information, I'm not looking at the audience, I'm looking at the sketch. So please open your mic and just go ahead and speak if you need to interrupt at any time, if anybody thinks that they recognize this lady. Or not just recognize, but any of the information I'm giving at any time.
So Monique, I'm going to try to recap what we've got. It's a woman in spirit, elderly, platinum blonde to gray hair. It's light. And I just forgot everything else you said.
I see her sitting in a chair with she has a little
That's
dog.
right.
I see a little dog there that she's petting.
Oh, and iced tea.
Iced tea or hot tea, something
Or
around
tea,
tea.
yeah, some kind of tea. Having a visit with the sitter.
I can't see everybody in the audience, so just the top. So please do, if anybody, Christie, keep an eye.
Yep, if you can take, 80% or more of the information so far, go ahead and open your mic and let Monique know.
Monique, I can take a fair amount, but I don't think you're with me because she did not have a little dog in her lap, and that seemed pretty significant. But someone else is speaking up.
Right. I feel it. Was it a cat by chance that I'm feeling here, or do you think it was a cat or?
No, I don't remember any animals
Okay.
around her.
All right. Right. So as we're speaking here, I do feel like there's a throw, if you know, like what I mean, like a blanket, or not a blanket, but more like a throw. And I feel like it's crochet or something like this, sitting up, like maybe on a chair behind, on the back of the chair, or
I can understand a throw that would be crocheted.
okay.
I still wonder though if you're with someone else because of that little animal. So if anyone else can please jump in.
Right. That's okay.
Yeah, right. What Helene's trying to say is if you can take it two, it's okay. We're okay with multiple sitters. Okay? Then Monique will probably be able to narrow it down from there.
10 minutes. Portrait is, who was speaking, by the way? Oh, that was Helena?
Yeah. Uh-huh. And her hair is a little longer. That's why I'm wondering, can somebody else take this? And I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, Monique.
Oh, that's okay. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
no,
It
no.
might, no, I don't want to
Well,
influence you. Sorry.
Helena, it might be for you. Quit trying to give it
Okay.
away.
Okay.
If somebody
You're
else can
right.
take it, they know they should
Yeah.
speak up,
You're
okay? But they might,
absolutely.
but maybe they don't want to, but that's okay. They're still getting the information, right? Right,
Okay,
Helena?
yes, yeah, yeah.
So,
I can certainly take the information. I can take a lot in the face, and when you brought in the eyes, I could take that quite, and the smirk.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
And did you ever visit her, like in the scenario where I was talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I could take
Okay, very
everything
good.
else.
Yeah, so all
Yeah.
I need, okay, terrific. So it sounds like I'm with you, right? And you know, her hair may have been longer when at a certain period, could have been shorter.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I'm trying to remember the exact length. You're very close on the length. Sorry, yeah, the
great.
hair length changes. But her hair was perfect. It was like a platinum blonde for sure.
Oh, it
And
sounds you can take most of
yeah,
anything other than maybe the dog. Okay.
yeah.
For some reason, I'm seeing her sitting. There's something in her lap, and she's petting it while she's
Yeah.
yeah. Or so right. Do you have a
Hi,
photograph?
Monique.
Quirin, go ahead.
Oh, there we are.
Kieran here.
Kieran.
Monique, I can take, if I take away the hair, the face is really familiar. I can take the smirk, the smile, and the line. The eyes is really resonating with me. The hair was gray, platinum gray, as in, I'm not sure what platinum blonde, but it's gray. You know how they are all keeping their hair grays now after COVID. And a pursed smile. She has a favorite chair, and there was a dog which was not hers,
Oh,
but it was a small dog, and
yes,
she
very
was towards the end. It was always playing around her, and it's not iced tea, it's warm tea,
warm tea.
a
Okay,
black, yes.
black tea.
Her smile, smirk, yeah. The hair doesn't. She had long hair.
Oh, she had,
But if I just take away the hair, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks,
did she tie the hair back by chance?
yes, yes,
And so if she tied her hair back, would it look like this?
yes.
Okay, she could be wearing a bun in the back.
But um, sometimes, yes, most of the time, or leave it braided, and the forehead is more exposed. She doesn't have a fringe.
Okay. Right. So, Helena, does it, I think,
I think you're with Quira, is it? Sorry, she just went off the page. But I don't think you're with me. Kieran, I think you're
Kieran,
probably
yeah.
with Kieran.
right, it sounds like she got majority
Yeah.
of the evidence here. And other than the, right. So she tied her hair back. Okay. Right, I'm seeing her with short hair, so she must be used to wear it in a bun, tied back. And you're saying most of the time she did. So let me just see if I can get it. Okay, so far those pieces of evidence are all correct. Let's just see. I want to get a message to you. Right. I'm feeling spirituality around the conversation around the visit. Was there conversation? Like, was there? Is there conversation around? I don't want to make a story about it, but I'm feeling a give and take and there's a energy of like there is here, a give and take of perhaps a discussion of spirit or energy or something to the fact. I just feel an exchange there. All right, of that. And let's see. I don't know if you remember this, but she suddenly shows me a bread box. Have you ever seen a bread box on the kitchen?
A what?
Bread box. It's a container to put a loaf of bread in. I'm seeing that on the counter. I don't know if you remember that. Okay.
Maybe not a bread box, but there is a box where we put bread. But it's a round corner, but it's not the bread that you usually is. I can understand talks not often about spirituality, but it's more on her.
More on her.
Yeah, she would
She would bring it up.
Yes, she would bring it
That's
up.
what you
I will
mean.
not.
Because I do feel a discussion, and I'm just feeling the energy rise there in this scenario. You know, just like it rises here as we're doing this work, this conversation. That's what I'm feeling around that visit, around her, with the exchange. I'm feeling going up, it up. I'm seeing a box on the counter. I feel something like a bread box. The way you describe it sounds. There, you put bread in there or something like that.
That was in the kitchen, but there is a box next to her all the time, but it's not bread in it.
Oh, okay. I'm all right. So very good. Right. Okay. What is the message, please, man? First of all, in regards this to the energy, the spiritual energy, that right. Well, you know, you can't always have that happen with everyone. Okay. You know how when you're with certain people and you walk away and you can be totally drained, and with others, you feel uplifted, energized. I feel she was you gave her the opportunity to raise her vibration in whatever she was that she was doing, whatever the conversation was. She could do that with you, all right? Because I definitely feel this energetic vibration increase around her, and I feel it has to do with an exchange. So I just feel a gratitude around in regards to the relationship that the two of you had and the opportunity she had to be able to, okay, I'm going to say be herself, because this is what she needed in regards to her own healing. I have a friend like that I could talk to in any regard, and she would understand every word I said. We connected in that way, but I feel so much better after I talk to her. So I feel a gratitude around that, if that makes sense, Querin. Does it?
Um, I was thinking about her this morning, and giving grace for that.
Oh, wow, that's fabulous.
That was
How fabulous is
beautiful,
that?
Monique. That was great.
Thank you so
Wonderful.
So
much.
you were gonna do another one?
Yes, I went over my 10 minutes.
Go ahead. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
we had more than one.
Thank you so much.
Listen, you're so very welcome. My pleasure. So I'm feeling a male coming to the forefront here. I'm gonna go to the man. Okay, as soon as I said that, because there's so many of them trying to wanting to, as you can well imagine, right? But because I did a lady last time, I'd like to go to this gentleman. And as soon as I made that decision, here he comes. Okay. And the first thing that I feel is this, okay, again, middle-aged, or I'm late again at the age, I'm gonna say in his 70s, okay. And yes, he's receding hairline. He has a lot of his hair, although it's thinning slightly up here, but he's got his hair very much receding hairline. Okay, and sideburns. First thing I noticed is the sideburns, because they are graying, and a forehead that is sort of flat across the front, as many men do, right? So, and as I sketch, I'll try to feel into. Okay, this man, pleasant man, sense of humor, I feel. I can throw a few jokes here and there for sure. Yeah, not your loud, beer drinking, knee slapping kind of fellow. Okay, it's a gentle, Nate, like soft spoken, intelligent. He liked to laugh if somebody would crack a joke. This was a father as well as a grandfather. See, I haven't drawn for a while, so I'm getting a little faster here. Starting to get into the rhythm. So, okay. So that nose has a lot of character, doesn't it? So, you know, I often say to an audience, like to a group of people like this, right? As an artist, I ask myself, how in the world am I doing this right? Well, I'll draw a nose or a mouth. Of course, I know how to draw eyes, but why am I drawing those eyes and that nose? Look at the character in that nose. I just felt through that nose. So it's the energy that's being in the flow, right? Um, and the more I do that, the more accurate. I just try to relax into it. Hopefully somebody that drawing is really here coming together as far as the character anyway. I just want to see if I can get any information about him as I draw. It's a toss-up between focusing on the drawing and listening and tapping into the information. And it's, hmm. Black hair, like very dark hair. Interesting. You know, I was doing business with contractors today, and the whole business is run by a family of people who are East Indian, and I'm asking myself, am I being influenced by that? Because I almost feel like this person has that kind like a brown skin. Okay. I didn't realize that at first. So he's a father and a grandfather.
Also, just want to remind everybody, remember when we are listening to the evidence that, and even the picture, 80% or more, if you can understand it. And if you start engaging with Monique, it helps raise the vibration, and she'll be able to bring in more details. If anybody can give some validation here. Don't get hung up on exact looks, okay? Feel it.
Now I'm feeling issues of the heart with this gentleman. He had some heart problems. I'm feeling quite a few people in his family too. Make sure the drawing's done here. So imagine the sideburns are graying.
Monique, this is Christie.
Yeah,
And, you know, he just looks really familiar to me. And of course, if anybody else can understand it, please speak up. But it would be, I mean, the hair, the nose, the eyes are pretty familiar. But this would be my ex-father-in-law, and he's come
okay.
here before too.
He has ex-father-in-law.
Who I am listening, and he was Caucasian, but his skin was very dark.
Yes. Okay. Because I am detecting like a darker skin here. Right. Do you have, I'm just curious, do you have pictures of him to compare?
You know, I don't. He's my ex-father-in-law. I think I
Oh,
have most of those. But the eye, he had an issue with his eye. And when I'm looking at this portrait, you see how his, well, it's on, it looks like his right eye. You know how is kind of closed more than the other one. He had an issue with his eye like that. So that's why I kind of decided that I should speak up.
okay, very good. Yes. If I find myself erasing over and over what I think is a mistake, like, like you're saying, the eye, um, I start to recognize that there's an issue. Now I'm feeling
Yeah,
like slightly gray up here, gray sideburns.
sure.
Was he graying?
Oh, yes.
Yes, he was graying, but dark hair, right?
Dark,
Oh,
very dark hair.
yeah, dark hair, like I feel a brown skin. Do you know if he had issues of the heart? I'm
He
feeling,
did. Yeah.
yeah, okay, very good. Yeah. Right. He talks about the, okay, oh, wait a minute. Before you said that, I felt something about something about a son. Um,
Yes.
yeah,
I was
it's his
married
son,
to his son.
very son. Okay, very good. Yeah, because he talks about his son. Before you spoke up, I was going to say that. So, right. So let's see. Hmm.
And I'm sorry, you guys, that I'm taking this.
Yeah, no problem. No, that's okay.
Well, it's spirit moves the way spirit moves.
They do, and they
But
can
that
go.
widow's peak also is very prominent on him. So
Yeah,
yeah.
very okay. I'm seeing something about jewelry. I'm seeing jewelry. Right. Was there a gift of jewelry or bracelet or a necklace or something like that? Do you recall something like that?
He could be talking about the gold watch that um, my ex-husband got from his other brother through him,
Yeah, I feel
if
it's
that makes any
a
sense.
gift. There's a gift. So let me try to be more right. I'm seeing a box. Okay. Now, what would you like to say, sir? It sounds like it might be for you, Christie. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, what do you think? I feel
I
that,
think okay. I'm being like I just scolded Helena for trying to not take it and just take it. So yes, I believe it is. It felt the whole time just felt very familiar to me. I
yeah,
guess I was just hoping that one of the audience members would get the reading. But experiencing a reading, you know, is very healing as well because it just shows that even if your loved one in spirit didn't come through in these readings, it's validation that yours is just as present as these.
right. And this is an intelligent man, by the way. I feel a great deal like intelligence coming from this fellow.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mhm. Um, Almost like a businessman intelligence, right? And they say soft spoken,
Yes.
would express himself with intelligence. I feel like I said a large, was quite a few people in the family, a larger family. Um,
Yes.
Children, and I feel grandchildren, okay. Uh,
Yes.
Speaks about, like I say, son, and can you give me, because I've run out of time again. Let me just ask what the message is here. Right. I, this is like what I'm getting here is more of an emotional message. He's expressing his feelings and emotions, okay, and about that time when, right, regardless of the outcome, okay,
Yeah.
regardless of the outcome, uh, he talks about the relationship and the joy and the pleasure
Yeah.
of having you in the family, okay.
Yeah.
Uh, I hate to say this, but it's almost like he's saying with a great deal of love, no hard feelings, Christine.
Absolutely. I've received a similar message from him before in readings too. Yes,
No,
yes. In
still
the
love
same,
you.
it's
In
almost the
love,
exact same thing, you know, and
yeah. In a
sometimes even apologizes for his son's behavior,
yeah,
but it's all good. So, you know,
emotional reading. It's an emotion.
yes, yes,
It's an expression of love and
yeah,
really wanting you to understand that,
yeah, yeah,
that that is there and will always be there.
yeah.
So I'm oh God, I'm glad you can connect with him.
Yes, that's really awesome, Monique.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Wow. So, Monique, I'm gonna take you off spotlight here and let's visit for a little while, or for a
Yeah.
second or two. Hi, everybody. That was wonderful, Monique. Monique, how can people get a hold of you? Do you have a website or social media or email if they want to?
Yeah, I do private readings. I don't have a website, but I've always done my business through word of mouth and also Facebook page. So I love posting, if anybody were kind enough to send me photographs to go along with the portraits that I do for them, I ask permission to post them online. And of course, just like I met you, Christy,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that way too. And but if you, to contact me, you can get me Monique Painchaud or um, sorry, Monique Painchaud or Monique the Medium is the business side or the personal side. My messenger is open to anybody who texts or emails. You can reach me that way. Absolutely. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. I think each sketch was about at least 12 minutes. So that that takes me to my half hour session. So thank you for those who took it. I appreciate. I'm really happy you did. And I hope that gave you the healing as the program promises. So thank you. Mhm.
I hope so. Isn't that great? I really appreciate you being my special guest healer this month, Monique. Um, and I hope everybody else enjoyed it. So I am going to try to do one reading. How does that sound? Um, oh, I'm already getting chills. So give me a second, and I'm going to see if I can bring someone's loved one in via evidential mediumship. So I'm just going to take a deep breath and bring my awareness to your loved ones in spirit that have all gathered around here today to come through. Oh, there's many, many loved ones in spirit here right now, and they're all very happy and excited to see you all. So as I, look across the vast array of wonderful, loving spirits here, I'm just kind of perusing to see which one pulls my energy. And okay, so I'm getting this orange blossom tree. I don't know what kind of tree that is, but I'm getting this beautiful orangey, that really bright golden orange yellow color in a beautiful tree. I don't know why they're bringing that attention to me, but I feel like there is a woman in spirit here that is getting my attention through this orange and yellow color. I don't know why she's showing me so much color. But maybe someone else does. Okay, so let's get into her a little bit. I feel a very powerful energy about her, like the wisdom of an owl and the fierceness of a tiger. I've never brought in somebody like this, but I'm just going to give what I get because that's what I tell my students. This woman is smiling and she's beautiful, and I do feel like she may be brown skinned. Don't take that to 100%, but I do feel like there's a darker complexion than the Caucasian skin. But not much. She has a very soft presence about her, yet commanding presence. Warm, loving energy radiating from her as she smiles. I'm also being made aware of a very arid climate and sand dunes. So I don't know why I'm hearing the name Christie, whether that's my name or she's saying that name, but there it is. So that could be a name of someone she's connected to, or her name, or something similar. I do feel like she cooked meals that were traditional in nature, tradition to her culture. And I am being made aware of a son. Does anybody understand any of this information? A mother, I'm looking at a mother in spirit. She had a son. She had a very calming yet commanding presence about her, soft and peaceful. She was intentional in her movements. Anything 80% or more?
I don't want to, I don't want
That's
to
okay.
hog the limelight, but
Go ahead, Karen, because I feel it. Yeah.
it, yeah, generous, wisdom and wisdom, wise, also very fierce, son. She has a smile and very traditional in her outlook.
Yes.
I can take most of it, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you.
I'm listening as well. So
Okay, Kay. Oh, awesome. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, I just got a big shiver. And so, oh, okay. So they're both women are here now. So this might go a little over an hour, but let me see what I can do. I do believe I have. Are these your mothers, Kieran and Kay?
Mother-in-law for me.
I'm sorry.
Mother-in-law.
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 Okay. Kay, can you take it as a mother?
yes, mother.
Okay, great. Beautiful. Okay, so they're both here. So, Karen, I'm gonna get a little bit closer to your mother-in-law, and then Kay, I'm gonna try to bring in your mother. This peaceful. She just exudes. It's almost like graceful. Do you understand? Her heart was at rest. But I believe that wasn't the way it was for her entire life. I believe that she had to face many, many trials and difficulties. But later on, as she got older and wiser, she says, "Why I became wiser." Does that make sense, Kieran?
Yes, yes.
Beautiful. So your mother-in-law is a beautiful woman. And I know that she's here today to tell you how proud she is of you and that wiseness. She sees that in you now. And she's so proud. So I'm going to leave you with her love and thank her so much for coming through. Thanks, Kieran.
Thank you so much, Christie.
My pleasure. Okay, let's see. Let me get your mom. Come on, Mom. Hi. Oh, very traditional, strong. You know what I mean? Not just physically strong, and fierce. Yeah, I see why they both came in. She did have a fierceness about her. And she had I think some people may have even kind of were afraid of her. Does that make sense? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, don't mess up because,
Yeah.
and she was a bit of a disciplinarian. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
But always with love. This is the way it's done.
Yeah.
When you
Now that I
deviate
look
from
back,
that,
yeah.
that's not right. Right. She says, I'm not going to raise, people who are not upstanding. And maybe she didn't use that word, but you know what I'm saying, Kay? Do you understand what I'm saying? This is how she raised her children. Do you have brothers, Kay?
Yeah, I have one.
And she's talking about your brother specifically. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
She's with him right now. So,
Oh, he's there with her.
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So you see this huge smile just come across her face, and the the pride she has for you and the love. And she does watch you. Okay, because she is showing me. Now, I know this is an evidential, okay, because I know you do beading work, and it's beautiful beading work. But I do see she is impressing that image upon me of a view from above. She watches you make those beautiful beaded jewelry and other things that you do. I don't even know how you have the patience to do those. Anyway, and that there's a tradition to that. Yes, Kay, the beadwork that you do, there's a
Yeah.
there's a thing about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that's what she's trying to tell me is the pride. She has pride in you, period, but she has pride that you're carrying on the traditions. It's very important to her and your family, really, to carry on the traditions. Make sense?
Yes.
Beautiful. So I am so thankful that she brought through. I'm going to leave you with her love. What a beautiful, gorgeous person. I love, she has a bit of a feistiness to her that I can understand.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Kay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure. All right. Well, all right, everybody. I know not everybody gets a reading in these, but I hope that you enjoyed witnessing how Spirit comes through and lets us know that they are right here with us. And always. So, next month, I'm going to be my special guest. And I am going to do a class on self Reiki healing. So I'm going to kind of do a class and teach you guys how to do your own Reiki healing. Okay? So if you want to come to that, and then in July, Kieran, if you don't mind, Kieran is going to do a mediumship demonstration for us come July. Okay, so keep your eyes out for those events to come out so you can join us then. Beautiful, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Does anybody
I
have
think
any
it's,
questions or?
I think it's a privilege and an honor to have Spirit come true for me in this circle. Thank you, Christie. I was just asking myself because it's the first time I've come into your healing space here. So I appreciate it. I think that Spirit telling me that I should show up in July.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's how it works, isn't
Thank
it?
you, Monique. Thank you, Monique, for that.
I thought those drawings were fantastic just to watch them as she's forming them, into a full figure. It's like, whoa, it just blew me away.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I love
It
what she
is.
does. Love what she does. So I wonder if that's kind of like, not quite like, but automatic writing. You know how you're conscious and, but you're allowing Spirit to, you're writing, but the words that come out are from Spirit, not from you. So how she drew the nose or the eyes, she may have been thinking about drawing it one way, but it came out a different way. It came out the way it's supposed to come out. And it reminds me when I do evidential mediumship, I remember one time somebody wanted me to validate their dog that was in Spirit's name. And I don't generally do that, but when she asked me that, immediately Jack popped into my mind. And I said, would you understand his name is Jake? I totally intended to say Jack. I heard Jack, I was gonna say Jack, but Jake came out in the end. I even went, whoa, I was not expecting that word. So, you see what I'm saying? Spirit's gonna find a way.
Name
Right.
of
We
the
just have
dog,
to-
Jack or Jake?
His name was Jake.
Okay,
I was gonna say Jack.
all right. Yeah, I didn't know. All right, good.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for that clarification, Ricardo. Exactly. But yeah, I thought the dog's name was Jack, but it was Jake, and that's what came out of my mouth. It's pretty funny. So beautiful. I thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed.
It's great. Thank you.
Blessings, and hope to see you all soon. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Christy.
you, Christy.
Monique.
Thank you,
Thank
Monique.
you, Christy. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
Thank you.